Hello, 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 and we are back again. Hello, Kick. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. Air Dragon, welcome to the chat. Hope you're all having a good one. Welcome on in, patrons of Last Epoch. All right, let's turn this down. Beautiful Sunday over here on the central coast of California. All right, let's get the chat windows fixed. How you doing, Air Dragon? How's Space Marine treating you? All right, so we're going to be doing monoliths and arena today. Reset is on Thursday, if my math is mathing correctly. So I'm going to try and get a couple of pieces for this build, and then we'll probably just be doing like some arenas and stuff leading up to reset. I might have to take a day off to go check up on some family, but I will be live on Thursday. It'll be good. Exalted body armor. Okay, cool. We need exalted body armor. Man, I was playing some Hunt Showdown earlier, man. Dude, we got stuffed. Like 70% of the games we were playing, we spawned and there was another team there, and then it would always just turn into a fiesta. Exalted body armor. Sure, I'll go kill Gaspar. It'll be worth it. Trying to get that final piece. Any dungeon? No. Okay, that should be good enough. Let's try. Like the armor piece I got on right now is serviceable. I just need a little bit something more. So let's fight Big Chungus here. We're at corruption 796 in this timeline. I don't know what we are in the Gaspar timeline, but I'm not pushing that one. Yeah, but we'll make not like substantial pushes, but we'll get some arena echoes in. We'll see how well it goes. Not arena echoes. That's boring. Some arena runs. Hopefully, we can play the lottery here and get what we need. The man is back to LE. Oh, yeah. What up? What up? Gonna buy a D4 expansion on Thursday. It's a good one. I drank the Kool-Aid on that one, though. I bought the biggest one. Yeah, how you doing, Zach Mania? What are you up to lately, brother? I drank the Kool-Aid on that one. I bought that expansion like the day it came out. I got like the highest tier, too. Like, geez, man, season 4 really was like, yes, I believe. Slowly dying in Path of Exile. Oh, that's never fun. That's never fun. You coming back to Diablo for the expansion, brother? Be honest, some more hype for LE new patch. Oh, the cycle that they announced that's coming out in Q1. I mean, the event that Last Epoch's going to be doing, that'll be fine, you know, increase favor gain, stuff like that. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be playing it. I'll be playing a Paladin. I'm just going to be focusing on one build, unlike what I normally do, where I try and do, like, you know, multiple builds. Only because I know I'm going to be playing in the cycle. Oh, what? That's bullshit. PoE, I went RF again this league, and too many games pulled me away, though it was nice. Dude, that was bullshit, man. I was like trying to click to move this way, and I clicked off on what my second monitor. Yeah, come in. Oh, you need me to open the door. Oh, you made me sandwiches. Thank you. Have a good one. Okay, well, we'll eat those in a second. Hey, get over here. Stay warm. I want their hot sandwiches. Whew. Path of Exile has pissed me the F off this league. Multiple friends have had a Mage Blood straight up drop. I haven't effing done shit. And the game's absolutely stupid nowadays. Everything is RNG simulator. Yeah, no comment. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I can definitely understand. You don't want to waste your time. You got your friends getting all the Gucci drops and you're getting jack shit. Okay, listen here. So I take it, Zach, that you're going to be playing in the cycle reset? What is happening right now? Ellie has nailed it with how you can at least determinately yeah, true. Like, especially if you're playing like Circle of Fortune or if you're trading. Mage Blade is targetable if you like actual physical pain. Understood. Okay, I want to try one of these sandwiches my wife made. They look good. I see bacon, I see eggs. That's good enough for me. What about cheese? Yeah. And crafting is absolute chef's kiss. I love Last Epoch. Oh, that's what's going on. I got some bad modifiers. Holy frick. No wonder he's one-shotting me. I like in Last Epoch how there's like an upgrade path, right? Because most builds, if they require unique, you can probably get your hands on just a basic version of that unique, but then you can be like, yo, I'm gonna need this unique with like 1 or 2 LP to really make it shine, right? But you can just use a regular unique. In the meantime, there are a few builds, though, for sure. You're going to need, like, that unique with a particular affix on there. But the build I'm playing, I really like because it shines with legendary stats. But you could play this without any affixes on the particular uniques. Sorry, I'm trying to kill stuff. Man, they're really doing a lot of damage. Holy moly. Can I get a health potion to drop? Thank you. Though Mage Blood and the like, you can just give up and farm currency to get. Now, if this is SSF, those friends need to buy a few lottery tickets. Oh, okay. That's... Huh. I mean, that's a cool upgrade helmet for a different build. I'll just leave it there. Oh, man. Jungle Queens. +4 to Abyssal Echoes. There's not many builds I would run where I'm like trying to juice up Abyssal Echoes. Okay. I think we could try this again. It's the Enrage at half health that's getting me killed. Looking good, Mr. But Jolteon, man. So good to see you. I was saddened to hear about your recent illness. I'm glad you're feeling better. Welcome back.
The dawn of the black sun. My shadow will cover this world once more. Pathetic. Vengeance will be paid in ash. This hate, this despair, oblivion burns within me. This world earned its ruin. Stand down or die.
So I saw some clips of the recent dev stream with Mike, and a lot of the things I've been saying that I'd like to see come to the game, looks like Mike's kind of on the same page. He thinks the boss health ward system, it's a huge success. In my opinion, it's a huge success, but it needs to be tweaked. And he was saying, with like, I wasn't there, so I wasn't like offering insight or anything, but he was saying a lot of the same things I was saying. He would like to see the decay a little bit more, and he'd like to see individual bosses get their health pools tuned. Because like right now, the Harbingers definitely have a ton of health. Hope you've been looking good, Mr. Bike. Still not fully over it after 3 weeks. Still got this lingering cough. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hope I've been well. I've been doing very well, thank you. It feels a little cheap when it happens. It's better than the bullet sponge effect from before, but yeah, it needs tweaks. Yeah, tweaks. And I think that's a good thing to be like, well, it needs tweaks, not full on reworks. Leaving a Harb on sub 5% health has been burned in my brain. I know, Jolteon, man, dude, like through the weeks, just seeing you post in chat, like, yeah, he was almost dead, and that's what needs to happen. Like the healths, The health pools need to be tweaked and the decay rate needs to go up because not everybody's playing something like what I'm playing right now. Not everybody's just playing just an absolute boss burner of a build. Like, they're playing a normal build and having fun, and then yet you got everything already adjusted for the burners. The thing is, the burners are going to burn anyway, so, I mean, why punish the people who aren't playing those builds?
Stand down or die.
Not sure what I'm going to play on cycle refresh. Or play at all. Here's the only people who should be playing in the cycle refresh. People who don't want to deal with their stash tabs on legacy. People who have friends that are going to be playing in the cycle and they want to continue to, in the new refresh, and they want to continue to play with their friends. So they're going to make a refresh. People who like Merchants Guild and want a fresh economy. And people who like to compete on leaderboards. Or people like me who just don't care whatsoever. Actually, I fall more into the I don't want to deal with my stash tabs. I'm just killing time for the new D4 expansion. Same here. People playing D4 expansion. Yeah, that's true. Although D4 isn't very fun for me at the moment since everything just dies within seconds. I got you. If you've been grinding it, you got yourself a pretty beastly character for sure. It looks like they're trying to do a bit of a squish over there. There's going to be a level squish, and I think they're trying to squish down the damage numbers. Actually, let's just go straight for the boss again. I got all these glyphs of envy. Let's use them. That should be enough. You played the two best builds this season. Well, the stat squish going to be epic. I'm getting epic bug-filled OP madness. There you go. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play Barbarian or Druid again. I know Spiritborn's going to be in the game, but I'm going to go with what I'm familiar with. I'm not planning on taking any time off for it. So I don't want to spend a bunch of time reading stuff. I just want to get in there and play, and it's probably going to be Barbarian. I always enjoy playing Whirlwind. Did I see the infinity damage symbols from Rob? No. I did not. Honestly, I'm going to be honest. I haven't checked out Rob's content since season 4. Nothing against Rob. I just have been, I haven't really been playing a lot of D4. I played season 5 off stream. I did it in my own time. Oh, here we go. That's a possible upgrade. Possible. I checked out his content a lot in season 4 because I was playing a lot of D4, but I haven't played as much D4 since then, so I just haven't really felt the need. His bash build, though, oh, bro. Rob's bash build was immaculate. I mean, you already know, Air Dragon. You were running with me. I was running his bash build, bro. It wasn't even like his best version of it. It was just a version, and it felt great. It was a really good one. Okay, what's the corruption up here? What do I got it at? Okay. We just got to kill this boss like twice. I've been playing a lot of Once Human for the last couple weeks. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah. My one concern with Once Human was the really short seasonal length. I think they said they were doing resets like every, what was it, 90 days? No, not even 90 days. It was like a month and a half. What, 45 days? Not sure if it's good or it's just something to sink your teeth into. Hey, if you're having fun, man. Honestly, I've been playing a lot of Hunt Showdown off stream with my buddies. Okay, let's do something real quick. Gotta make sure Jolteon's taken care of.
The whirlwind barbarian.
Oh my god, I see the infinity symbols. Holy smokes. And he's playing the whirlwind? Oh yeah, because it scales with attack speed now. Dude, I had a great time with whirlwind in season 5. Dear Lord. Oh damn, thanks, man. Of course, Jolteon, man. Dude, you were here like every single freaking day for a while there. And then like I could feel it when you left, man. I was like, dude, where'd Jolteon go? So it's good to have you back, man. Welcome back. First month back's on me. Okay, let's burn some glyphs of envy. I played Double Swing Dust Devils last season. That was fun. It looked good. I'm playing right now Final Fantasy 14, PoE, Space Marine 2, D4, and Destiny 2. Those are some good games, man. Space Marine looks like a good time. All right, we got to change something for this boss in particular. Let me take a couple bites of the sandwich. Dude, I had a really good time playing the Torment build on Warlock. That was a very fun build. We played Sorcerer for like what, 2 weeks? Yeah, and those are games that I'll play Fortnite solo, but there's no way in hell I'll play Apex solo.
Lost refuge is gone and iron ore is left. Time for magic has no equal.
Honestly, I only played Apex once. No, I played it twice. And both times I got matched up with randos. And in the last game I played, of course, it was only my second game. I had this dude on my team just absolutely flaming the ever-living snot out of me. Dude, you suck. What the... And his old voice chat. I'm just like, what the frick is your problem? Okay, mute. I missed all the fun adventures. All good. All good. There's past streams on YouTube if you really want to check them out. We did Hunt Showdown stream for one day. I play like garbage. All right. Sadly, we didn't get what we were looking for. Yeah, I played a Meteor Sorcerer. It was just like of my own design. Push that to like 300 corruption or something. Yeah, exactly. I hate it. I always have more fun with my buddies on games like that anyway. Like I was playing Hunt Showdown earlier today solo before Fiction showed up, and it was like, it was fine. I'll probably play some more solos after the stream. Oh, there you go. Played Smite for 5 years straight, so I got used to playing with groups. I find it a little difficult to play games alone. That's fine. Oh, I forgot. I've also been playing a lot of Football Manager. Oh, did you pick it up for free on Epic Games? I saw that, and I was like, okay. I'll claim it. I'll never play it, but... it's there in case I change my mind. Yeah, sadly, that is the best part about the Epic Store, because everything else about it is basically a player portal for Fortnite and Rocket League. It's been a while since I played some Fortnite. I don't even know what's going on this season. There was like one point where my nephew, my brother, and I were all playing Fortnite, and that was cool. And then my nephew got bored with it and moved on. Sucks because he was he was pretty decent at the game, but you know, he's a teenager, so he would also get his kill because he'd be like, "Oh, what's that? Shiny," and run off, or you know, do something. But you know, kid had the reflexes. I don't have the reflexes anymore.
Stand down.
Have we seen anything on the VR rework? No. As our friends in Germany would say, 9. Okay, if I took this off right now. Okay, so I could theoretically leave this. Okay. Then I could seal the poison resistance. And add hybrid health. I mean... Heard about Trump. Yeah, I did hear that there was a... did hear that there was a shooter on his golf course. Or somebody with a firearm. He's been dispatched, so to speak. Watching this is making me want to hop on. Do it. Jolteon. Do it. I did not hear about the RTX 5090. Gonna be pricey. Like the 4090 super pricey. Well, what info do you have on the 5090? Late 2024, early 2025 release. 550 watt TGP? What the frick? The 5080 is going to be 1.5%, 1.5 times more performant. That's a lot. I was looking at some RTX graphics cards. They're just really expensive now. I know they're just going to get more expensive. I honestly don't need like a super expensive one. I was just thinking it would probably be better for my streaming purposes to be streaming off the graphics card, and I have an AMD one, so yeah, I have an AMD graphics card, and so I've been streaming off the computer chip, and that's just kind of hard on the computer chip sometimes. AMD dropped out in the high-end GPU. Like the last high-end GPU they released though was the 7900 XTX. That was powerful. Like, that was really proud. That competed with the 4080. It had nowhere. It could not compete with the 4090 whatsoever. Yeah, Nvidia's dancing. So they like release a statement saying that they weren't going to be trying to build like define high end. Do you mean like 4090 status? Yeah, AMD can't touch that. I don't really think this is going to come close. I don't think this is going to be able to be sustainable. So just for giggles, oh, yeah, could not compete regardless. They're likely skipping a gen. I mean, AMD at the lower end has always been pretty good value for money, but even like the 7900 XTX was pretty, yeah, they've done that in the past. The 7900 XTX actually looked like a great card. Yeah, the thing is, Nvidia has just such great streaming options. AMD is not very good at the streaming options, unfortunately. Like, I could stream off an Nvidia card. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 4060. Yeah, so I was thinking of going somewhere in the 4070. 4080 looked pretty solid, but $1,000 was kind of a tough pill to swallow. 4070 Ti Super looked like it was a better value. Like, sure, it's not as good as the 4080, but it's $200 cheaper. But isn't the 4070 Ti Super also like, wasn't that the cut down 4080 card they were going to release as a 4080 card? 4070 Ti. I couldn't find any just 4070 Ti's like on Amazon. It was all either 4070 Super or 4070 Ti Super. I couldn't just find 4070 Ti because that looked like the great card. Super took them off the market. Yeah, and the Super doesn't even look that good. I mean, in comparison. I mean, a 40... The thing is, I play at 1080p, so I'm fine there. I'm just thinking of a streaming option and a card that'll give me some legs. Because, like, my 1070, I used for years. I think I used that for, like, 4 years, and it was fine. I had a 5700 XT that was okay. The driver support was whatever. The 6700 XT's been fine. I just can't stream with it. I could play games and stream with my processor. I'm not in a rush either. I think I might try and wait. I know, right? I'm going to call it for the night. Yeah, catch you later, Jolteon. Thanks for stopping by, man. I hope you feel better. Thanks again for the sub. You're more than welcome, Jolteon. Yeah, might wait for Black Friday. I mean, let's face it, guys. For the most part, what have I been streaming? Last Epoch. I don't need a 4070 Ti Super to stream Last Epoch at 1080p 60 frames. Yeah, no. I remember they were going to release a cut down version of the 4080 and still call it a 4080. And they got a lot of pushback on that, so then they ended up releasing it as the 4070 Ti Super. It was like, huh? You can tell because it's got 16 gigabytes of VRAM. Oh, right. Oh, I guess I don't have any Valdirs. Let's throw this in there. Oh, if I was to do that, I generally, when I'm playing games, like to have frames when I'm not streaming. When I'm streaming, I just cap it at 60 because that's what I'm streaming at. So I would probably want high refresh, and I would probably do 2K. So I'd also have to buy the monitors for it. Right now, I'm just 1080p. Yeah, exactly. I don't need 4K. Plus the price of these 2K monitors have come down. I was like looking on, they had high refresh 2K monitors for like under $200. Did not look too bad. Though if I go with like, okay, I've been a little out of the loop. Did Nvidia ever support FreeSync? Or are they still doing Nvidia G-Sync? Because I have FreeSync monitors because I've been using AMD cards for past 4 years. I just remember like that 1070 card was a freaking workhorse, man. I enjoyed that card a lot. FreeSync works on G4. Okay, cool. I remember they were talking about supporting it, and then I've been out of the loop. Both texts are, may I turn them off because in many games it causes strobing? Really? I don't think I've ever had that issue.
Stand down or die.
Nvidia poached all the tech guys from AMD. Yeah, I mean, and they could afford it, man. Dude, Nvidia, like, at one point, like, Nvidia was like, this year, I know their stock price has been pretty volatile lately, but, like, they were rolling with the big boys there for a moment, man. Like, Amazon, Tesla, Microsoft, Apple. I mean, they were like at the top 10. Just all of a sudden, Nvidia. I'm like, what? Okay. What DLSS does, dude, DLSS is amazing. I've actually never gotten to use it at a 1070, which I don't think they ever enabled it for the 10 series cards. I've used FSR. FSR's been fine. I went from a 2070 Super to a 4070 Ti, and the ability to fully take advantage of it was night and day. Yeah. I heard FSR 4 is really good. Dude, FSR 1 kind of sucked. It got better, but like FSR 2 and FSR 3 were really nice. Like they're making good advances. Like, it's nice. Okay, let's check my prophecies. Why the hell did I buy that? Okay, let's just go back to the Black Sun. Oh yeah. Let's swap this out. What I hope happens here pretty soon, I hope Last Epoch gets that engine upgrade and they get FSR and DLSS. Like, because they brought that technology to Hunt Showdown, bro. It has been so smooth. LE is Unity, yeah. So from what the devs were saying, the engine upgrade would be a newer version of Unity. Apparently the version that Last Epoch's running on is an older version of Unity. And so they want to upgrade it to a newer version. Supposedly. That is my understanding. Oh, shoot. Just straight up got gunned down. Oh, hell yeah.
Stand down.
Is that at 4K, Dread? Dude, 1080 Ti, man, that had to have been one of the greatest cards of all time, bro. 1080p? No, for sure. For sure. That's a much newer game. One of the greatest cards of all time, brother. Just the value you got out of a 1080 Ti. I have a friend who bought a 1080 Ti in like 2017, 2018, something like that. He's still using that card to this day, man. Yeah, no, because they actually released a valuable product. They actually gave value to the customer, man. Yeah.
The dawn of the black sun. My shadow will cover this world once more. That's it. My vengeance will be paid in ash. This hate, this despair, oblivion burns within me. This world earned its ruin. Do you think it changes anything? This world is all.
Which makes me think, what the hell did Nvidia do to make EVGA jump partnership? Nvidia's just gotten so large. EVGA was just like, yo. Yeah, I think that's what it was. The people were like, you know, EVGA, not EVGA, Nvidia was selling the Founder Edition cards at a cheaper price. Yeah, well, I think what had happened, if I recall correctly, Nvidia was selling the Founder Edition cards at a cheaper price, and then they were forcing the partners to sell at a higher price. Telling the partners, you cannot sell below this. And then Nvidia was selling below that. I think it was because they told them that the new 4080, 4090 power connector was crap, right? Okay. Let's give this arena a shot. Need electrical oil to make it work is not good.
Stand down or die.
And as someone who builds for people, I've had 1 in 5 4090 power connector failures, all high-end users, all caused by the fact that the pins were 1 millimeter off what they needed to be, and no one can tell how good they are in the plug without doing it yourself. I mean, cut the wire. Oh, right. Right. I mean, it sounds like they got money. I mean, if you're buying a 4090, bro. One of them built a 4090 machine and a 7900 XTX machine just to see how well they worked, and then gave one of them to their 12-year-old. I asked if they were adopted. Which one did they go with? The 4090. Not surprising. The 4090 is a beast of a card, but that power connector, I mean, I don't know, bro. I've heard enough about the failures on that thing. I almost did it again. I was like, oh, Arena Echo over. Go back. Northwest Repair YouTube is making a lot of videos about the 4090. Wait, you got two dead power socket 4090s? What, did somebody just give them to you? They didn't RMA them? Northwest Repair is cracking into the PCB and Hail Mary reballs the GPU. Jeez. Yeah, that's a Hail Mary, all right.
Stand down or die.
It's been like 2 decades since I soldered anything like this. I'm not even sure that doing the fix I think they need will fix them, to be honest. Well, and then are the people going to want the 4090s back if you somehow fix it with like some sort of repair fee, or are they just like, we don't care, bye? I mean, I guess if they gave them to you, could they have like automated them on your behalf?
Stand down or die.
Got it.
I cannot do that.
They are not RMA-able. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, if anything, they're wall art. There you go. Yeah, I got you.
Stand down or die.
I don't think this guy's gonna make it that much further. I don't have any critical strike avoidance other than blind. So unless I can hit the enemies with my hammers, there's gonna come a point where somebody's gonna roll up, shoot me before I even have a chance to do anything, and then it's gonna be an well, I don't know about an automatic crit, but it could be a crit and then I could be dead. Excuse me. Jeez, man. Every time I try to use shield rush, I like get caught on something like this bell or whatever. Like, get out of here. my pinky toe touched it. I can't move anymore. Still playing last Epoch? Yes, sir. Oh my god. I decided to look at chat and then I die. What up, Pet Dad? Let's go. Not much. Waiting for the devs to make the game not awful. What do you not like about it, Pet Dad? Oh, excuse me. Think they ruined the game with a 1.1, too much power creep. I would agree. Well, I would agree that there was too much power creep in 1.1 and weird item bases introduced. That's you got 540 hours. Yeah, I think that the introduction of the boss ward, while good, I don't think the boss ward decays fast enough, which makes people play the very high damaging builds to get through bosses faster. Weird item bases introduced. Dungeons are also pretty bad. They're reworking the dungeons. They're gonna get a, best way I can describe it, a facelift on Thursday. Harbinger base is just not required. They're kind of weird, but I don't think they hurt the game in any way. They are weird. Heaps of RNG. But I mean, that's any action RPG though.
Stand down or die.
Well, what do you mostly play, Pet Dad? Because it'll also depend on your class. You hit 800 corruption. So sorcerer's like your go-to class. Before corruption was a joke. Oh, you mean with the catch-up mechanics? With like the glyphs of envy and stuff?
Stand down or die.
Nah, man, they changed empowers in 1.1 and didn't tell you. Are you dense? Not everything the devs do, they publicize. Okay, so what was the secret nerf to empowers? Apparently I missed that one. Corruption pushing is just super free now. You got NPC players hitting 1,000. Okay. We didn't agree on anything. I just said okay to your statement. What's my peak? I don't play a lot of super competitive games anymore. I like Hunt Showdown. It's a good time. It's a good time. I like it. I like it. There's multiple different ways to approach the game. Now you can get some pretty zany moments in there, like because it has PvE elements in there. So, I keep hitting that. Since it has PvE elements in there, there's been like some pretty insane situations where like a fight breaks out and you're exchanging gunfire with the enemy team, and then like all the zombies and everything just start swarming on you guys. They don't spawn out of nowhere. They're there, but you've been like super quiet the entire time, so you haven't really alerted them. And then like a fight breaks out, and all of a sudden you see like one fire zombie running at another guy, and he goes running out the rock, and you're like bam, bam, and then you look behind you. It's. I can't play it too seriously. It can be. It's a game where you definitely like you have to listen. The audio design in that game is, I'm gonna say it, bar none. Like you gotta really pay attention and listen. And all the rifles in there, I mean, the entire game is based off of like the late 1800s. So you don't like have semi-automatic or automatic guns. Running around like an M16. Like there's very few guns in that game that are semi-automatic. You got a lot of revolvers. You got levering rifles, bolt action rifles. It can lead to camping at times, but if you really want to get enjoyment out of the game, oops, I like it. You gotta really, pick your engagements. It's because I'm so used to doing monoliths. I haven't done arenas in forever. I keep opening my portal. I'm glad you have a secondary game you enjoy nearly as much as Last Epoch. Last Epoch's good. I enjoy it a lot. It's what I mostly stream. But I will be playing Diablo 4, the expansion. I'm looking forward to that one. So I'll play the reset for Last Epoch. The game definitely needs some work, but it's a very enjoyable game. I don't think this build is very arena viable, though. I think I have to tweak this, though. Okay, well, we got a couple more days until reset, so if I want to get serious about making a push, I don't think so. I mean, my only flex is I got a 4 LP, which ladle? Alchemist ladle or the Mad Alchemist ladle? I mean, that's a flex, Pet Dad. That is a flex. Mad Alchemist ladle. Oh, nice. That's a major flex, man. Did you even slam it, or is it just like, oh, I gotta find the perfect exalted now? I feel like that's what happens with stuff like that. Like, oh, now I gotta get the most perfect exalted ever. It's just vegetating, yeah. Front page of that way you can be reminded every time you see it. This game could be really good with the right changes. I hope. I feel like the cycle 1.2 moment in Q1, I hate to say it, but it's probably going to be make or break for last Epoch. There's just too much competition now. They released the game too early, in my opinion. You believe that EHG will get there? I believe EHG will get there, but how many players are going to be willing to be there for when that happens? I feel like a lot of people will give them a chance in Q1, but for a game dev that has as much communication with the audience, they've, in my opinion, kind of dropped the ball. Like the whole cycle reset announcement. Yeah, exactly. The MG exploits are really bad. So if that happens again with this cycle reset, bro, they poorly communicated that whole thing, in my opinion. They just came out and said, we're doing a cycle reset. Here's the event. Hope to see you there. Bye. And then everybody's like, wait, what happened? What's happening with the next cycle? When's it coming out? When's 1.2 coming out? No comment. And then like a week and a half later, it's like, okay, we've heard your feedback. Here's what's really happening. Like, cool. Why didn't you make the statement in the first place? And then they put the whole thing to a poll. Well, guess what? Anybody who didn't really want the cycle reset to happen probably already put the game down and got last Epoch Twitter on mute. I mean, that's why I think the poll was so lopsided, was 75% in favor of, because they're the only ones left and they don't care, or they want it. like, I love the two-headed approach, so to speak, with Circle of Fortune and Merchant's Guild, but that whole system is rearing its ugly head every time an exploit happens, because everybody's like, well, roll the game back. The thing is, if you roll the game back, you're gonna have a bunch of people who were not affected by that because they're playing Circle of Fortune, but they're getting affected because of Merchant's Guild. There's no exploits in RuneScape to such an extent. I haven't played RuneScape in forever, so I'm just going to have to defer on that one. Old school RuneScape is averaging 150k these days, kind of, but like on Twitch. It's just freaking Arena. This is going to be my last run on Arena anyway. Well, for today. I think the build needs to be Arena suited. Like, I think the damage is there, but it's the fact that I don't have any critical strike avoidance. I have blind, which is 100% critical strike avoidance, but that's if I hit the enemy with my hammers. So if I get shot before I can blind them from a pack, oh my god, I did it again. Yeah, so if I get shot by a pack before I can blind them, then I'm screwed. Will I try out Titan Quest 2? Most likely. It looks cool. It is, and they said it's going to be early access, right? It's full price for early access. It'll depend on how much of a banner Path of Exile 2 is. I mean, we already know it's going to be good, but I mean, $70 for an early access title or free for an early access title. Huh. It is.
Stand down or die.
Like I said, I haven't played RuneScape in forever, so I'm just deferring on that.
I cannot do that.
They're making the game less grindy. You can get strong weapons after maybe 300 hours on an SSF character. Okay, so how has old school RuneScape been changed? You can have SSF in RuneScape now? Dude, like, guys, you gotta remember last time, well, you guys don't know this, but the last time I played RuneScape was like 2013. It's called Iron Man mode. Oh, okay. I first played RuneScape in 2003. So before the 3D, it was like all 2D models. And then I left for a while. I then played it again in 2012 and 2013, and I haven't played since. You can also have group Iron Man. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think what it is, Pet Dad, is since I don't have that critical strike avoidance, I take a lot of damage right off the rip, but then my hammers start applying blind, and then it goes down, and then I heal back pretty quick. So I think if I'm going to run this build in Arena, I'm going to have to use like a Leonines as opposed to something like a Decayed Skull for the... I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Because I was running monos and dying a lot to dots. So I swapped out Leonines for Decayed Skull. And I think that was a better choice. For monos. Now for this, I don't know. I don't think I'm applying blind fast enough to justify it. That's a beautiful helmet. It's great, isn't it? I love the change they made to it. I love the change. Like, this is the biggest problem with Arena. You run into a slow pack and you're like, where the hell are they? And then you gotta go looking for them. And then it won't spawn any more packs until you take out that pack. It's annoying. You want a new Man of Steel movie, like with Henry Cavill, Man of Steel, or just a new Superman movie in general? Because if you want one with Henry Cavill, sorry, I hate to break it to you, man, ain't gonna happen. After getting him back, too. They're like, oh, we're going to have James Gunn do it. James Gunn is like, goodbye, everybody who worked on the previous movies. Gonna be moving. Enjoy the blasting, babbling. Pleasure having you over here, Pet Dad. You take care, man.
Stand down or die.
I was like, oh God, of course it would happen. Of course the game would freeze on me.
Stand down or die. Stand down or die. Stand down or die. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. Stand down and die.
Oh, pff. Finally, they were like, nah, take him down. Okay, what was that? So that put me at 202 overall. What about Sentinel? That put me at number 41 on Sentinel. Nice. Yeah, if I had hit actually like 250, would have jumped more than 10 spots. If I could have hit 300, holy frick. Then overall, that puts me at 202. Is this guy doing a healing hands build? Oh. Oh, wow. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'll be back again tomorrow. We'll probably be fine-tuning a little bit more, try some more arena, that sort of thing. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Looking forward to the reset. If you're over here on Twitch, I tried raiding somebody on last Epoch, and they said they weren't accepting. So I'm just going to raid a friend. I'm going to raid Immortalize. Looks like he's playing Diablo 4 right now. So anyway, hope to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for being here tonight, guys. Anyway, you guys take care. Cheers. All right, YouTube, thanks for rocking with me today, and have a good night. Bye.